Christmas is getting closer and closer, and if you're one of those who wants to make your own dress for Christmas Eve, this is the tutorial for you. Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Rebecca and I redesign old thrifted items and I show you step by step how to do it. I think you guys are gonna love today's tutorial because this hack is very, very special. I'm going to show you how you can make a special dress that you can wear on Christmas, and it's going to be made out of a duvet cover. So go ahead and set up all your sewing equipment and get yourself some drink, and let's get started. I am using the basic pattern from my pattern making video, so you can go ahead and click the link down below if you want to watch that. And I'm also going to make a basic circle skirt for the skirt of the dress, and we're going to have bell sleeves on the dress. Okay, so we're going to start by taking our pattern that I made in my basic pattern video, and we're going to take the side panel and the front panel. Match the curve of the underarm and overlap the two pieces as far as they can. Then smooth out the center front so that it lays on the bias of the fabric. Fold the neckline over about 2 to 3 centimeters so that you can create a new diagonal neckline. The curve should go as far out as half of your waist measurements. Then cut out this shape. You will need to cut out 4 pieces of this in total. This duvet cover there was already installed in zipper, so I took this apart so that I could use it in future projects. Next, go ahead and cut out 4 back pieces. 2 for the outer fabric and 2 in a lining fabric. For the skirt of the dress, we're going to make a half circle skirt. So you're going to take your waist measurements and divide that number by 3.14. And this number is going to be the radius for the waist. On your folded fabric, take the top corner and use the radius that you got to make a half circle and draw it and cut it out. The same thing goes for the length of the skirt. Just measure the length you want and draw a new half circle and cut it out. Now on the bias of a folded fabric, you're going to take the sleeve pieces and you're going to separate them so that they are open, and you're going to add the length you want for the sleeves. Draw a curved line across the bottom of the sleeve and cut out 2 pieces of the sleeve. Now we're going to take the front pieces again, and we're going to open the 2 pieces and fold them right side facing each other on both sides and sew a seam across the diagonal line. On the back pieces, we're going to sew the darts on the lining and the outer fabric. Now we're going to open up and press the seam flat so that when you then fold it over, it's going to be very nice and crisp. Next, we're going to sew the neckline on the back pieces, and we're going to fold it over. Then we're going to match up the shoulder seams, and we're going to sew it on the inside of the bodice. So you're sewing up the shoulder seam and you're pressing it open with the iron, and then we're going to fold the crease open again, the seam, and then we're making sure that all the seams are matching. And now you have a hidden seam inside of the shoulder. Do that on both sides. Then on the bottom of the front piece, we're going to sew that close, right side facing each other on both sides. And then we're going to flip it around and iron it flat and nice again. Then on a mannequin, you can start pinning in the side seams on both sides, and we're going to twist the front. And we're twisting it over and pinning it in place in the waist on each side. After I have pinned the twist at the bottom of the waist, I unpin it and I do a side seam, and I am actually hiding the side seam in between the layer of the back pieces. So I'm sandwiching it in between the back pieces. So sew up the side seams on each side, and then we're going to attach the skirt. Sew a seam over, and you can also do an overlock seam to make it nicer on the inside. And next we're going to overlock the side seams of the sleeves and then sew them together and press the seam open. And then we're going to turn them around right side facing each other and tuck them inside of the armhole of the dress and pin everything in place and make sure all the seams are matching up. Next, I did a rolled hem at the bottom of the sleeves, and I did it in a contrast color. So I chose black. And now I'm also going to add some bias binding at the back, at the side of the back. And I'm just doing that so that I don't have any raw edges on the inside of the dress. Then I'm matching up the bottom of the skirt, and I'm closing for where the zipper is gonna go. And lastly, I did just have to install a zipper in the back and also do a rolled hem at the bottom of the skirt's edge. And the dress is done after I did a few hand stitching at the zipper. That's it for today's video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it and that you will give it a try. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel for more content. Also hit the bell notification if you want to be notified whenever I post a new video. I will talk to you guys next Friday. Bye!